Towards the end of October 2020, I visited Holkham Hall in North Norfolk. I came here looking for fallow deer and I was not disappointed. Autumn is a great time to see fallow deer. From mid-October to early November it is the rutting season. Large male bucks will compete for the right to mate with the does. Fallow deer can be identified by their coat, although this can vary somewhat. The most common coat is tan in colour with white spots on the flank and a white patch on the rump outlined by a black horseshoe-shaped border. The coat will fade to a greyish colour during winter. They will also have a black stripe on their tails, which are the longest of all British deer. The deer you can see with antlers are the males, known as bucks. The term stag usually refers to the males of larger species of deer. These antlers grow to their full size when the buck is around 3 or 4 years old, and they can grow up to around 0.7 metres. The fallow deer is the only species in Britain with shovel-shaped or palmate antlers, and these are shed and regrown every year. Outside of the rutting season, bucks usually live in small bachelor herds away from the does. But at this time of the year you can see the bucks with the does as they patrol back and forth, letting out powerful groans proclaiming their status. The bucks have very pronounced Adam's apples which move dramatically as they bellow during these mating displays. But when bellowing and strutting up and down isn't enough, the males will often fight, clashing together and locking antlers in dangerous combat. I did witness 2 males fighting as I arrived here, but by the time I got my camera set up, they had finished, so unfortunately I didn't capture the event today. But with the battle won and the territory and females claimed, the male will mate with several females. If they agree, of course. This female doesn't look too interested. But once a male has successfully mated, the resulting fawns will be born the following June or July. A female will usually give birth to a single fawn. Agile and fast in case of danger, fallow deer can run at a maximum speed of 50 km an hour over short distances, that's about 30 miles per hour. Fallow deer can also jump up to 1.75 metres, about 5 foot 9 inches high, and up to 5 metres, about 16 foot in length. Fallow deer are not actually native to Britain, despite being the most common species of deer in England, but they have been living in Britain for so long that they are considered naturalised. They were originally native to Southwest Asia and were introduced to the Mediterranean and Britain by the ancient Romans. However, genetic studies reveal that these Roman deer went extinct in Britain around the time of the collapse of the Roman Empire. They were reintroduced in the 11th century by the Normans. Initially they were kept in parks as rare exotica, but gradually their populations increased and they became an important source of venison for aristocratic tables. As the fashion for deer parks declined in the 15th century, many parks fell into disrepair, and these medieval escapee deer are the foundation of the free-living population in Britain today. Fallow deer have no natural predators in the UK. As a result, the deer densities can reach extremely high levels. It is thought deer numbers are higher now than at any point in the past 1,000 years, with a potentially negative impact on the environment. Overgrazing can prevent the regeneration of woodland, which has knock-on effects for other species. As a result, some populations are culled to control their spread and reduce damage. Deer are normally considered to be shy and nervous creatures, but these deer are obviously fairly used to human observers, and you could get reasonably close to them without them being bothered. Even so, they are still wild animals and need to be respected as such. So let's leave them for now, and perhaps we can return next summer to see the next generation. Well, thank you for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.